matchup that I thought was, honestly, guys, a lot of great matches tonight. This was my favorite match of the night.
Wow.
Malakai Black versus Griff Garrison was my favorite in-ring match of the night. And sometimes I'm hard on Malakai Black with his in-ring offense. I sometimes feel like he's more sizzle than steak when it comes to personality. He's great with promos, but sometimes his offense doesn't click for me. But this was a match where it was really fire.
Yeah, you're right.
His striking was on point, and I loved Griff's energy. Griff really brought it tonight. There was that roaring elbow strike that he had connected on a dime. I felt like the pacing of this match, the striking between these two guys was a lot of fun for me. I really enjoyed just the back and forth, that sparring. Maybe it's just me, but I thought that this one told a really good story too. Even though it was it was kind of a smaller under feud thing going on with Malakai.
Sure.
I liked the energy and the spunk and the fire that Griff brought, the sense of urgency that Griff brought in this match. It felt like a fight. It felt like it was wrestled like two guys that were mad at each other and not just guys going through the motions, two guys that really genuinely were fighting. And I liked that energy, that pacing. I thought it was really smartly executed. And a really great showcase of a veteran and a young star that we all believe in. I mean, we interviewed Griff Garrison.
Yeah.
And I wanted to interview the kid because I do feel like he's got something. This kid has that it factor that they keep giving him opportunities over the course of his career. He's going to start to build on this. This was a real great match for Griff tonight. I was very impressed with his overall energy.
You're 23 years old. You've shared the ring with MJF singles match on national television. You've been in there with Chris Jericho, Kenny Omega, all the names of the names. Griff Garrison has done that. And when we talk to him, if that kid just gains 20 more pounds, I mean, he's got the look now and he's got the athleticism now. And he's got clearly, as we saw last week, that promo that he was spitting was absolutely spot on. It was kind of like one of those things like you kept thinking about wow, we knew he had it in him, but we didn't expect to get this spotlight and see this leading up to this match. And we were very, very impressed by that. So I agree with you, man. I think this pairing worked really well. And hopefully this feud kind of continues where we can see the whoever Malakai Black is recruiting to the House of Black, Varsity Blondes are an awesome babyface team. This could be Malakai Black's first feud tag team feud, and it'll work. Have Flying Brian Pillman go one-on-one with Malakai Black too, and then ultimately, have that tag match. So that's it would work really well. Bonds.
Yeah, I feel it, man. This is the best 2 weeks of Griff Garrison's AEW career, in my opinion. He has one of his best matches and his best promo last week. I love it. I love seeing a young guy like this get that opportunity, against somebody like Malakai. I think that he had an edge to him tonight. He had some aggressiveness to him tonight. It was something we haven't seen. This felt like these guys were mad at each other, like you said. And we talk about this a lot, especially with tournament matches, right? Where sometimes people in the tournament don't feel like they're in the tournament. They don't really know what the situation is. And that's kind of frustrating.
Yeah.
When it's something there's a lot on the line. These guys, there wasn't anything on the line other than pride. And they showed that, okay, man, I'm going to just punch you in the face and we're going to have this kind of match.
Kick the crap out of each other. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was quick. It was brutal. And it was honestly a blast. And I love seeing Griff go toe to toe with Malakai in that way. I think that's awesome. It elevated him, even though he didn't win. And I think that I want to see more of this. I want to see more of these kind of matches where Malakai kind of alienates people to a point where they just get angry at him and he can kind of use that to fuel his own offense. And that's what's really fun about Malakai. And I'm stoked about it, man. But